And the Magic start out with the ball. Fultz looking around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Chalk up 2 there.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Here's Fultz. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Levine can't hit. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
Levine. Oh, the power on that threw down.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Fultz, no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Markkanen dishes to Levine. Outside, White. There's the pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Levine's got 6.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
White against Fultz. Inside, Vucevic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And Porter, here we go. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. It's hauled in by Gordon. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier against Porter. The shot's good from Fournier.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid at scoring despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for White. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Ennis. He kicks to Augustine. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gordon. Chicago trailing here. Here's Cornett. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And he recovers it. Tries again. And Levine finishes inside. Levine's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets it back. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Satoransky. And no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Ennis dishes to Augustine. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Young. Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba. He's checked in for Vucevic. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Carter-Williams with the bucket.
Speed on display from Carter-Williams on the drive to the hoop. His combination of explosive quickness and tremendous athleticism is tough for any defense to keep pace with.
Valentine kicks to Satoransky. And here is Valentine. And that one, good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Ross. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so in the game for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
It also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's White in for Satoransky. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bamba. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Poked away. It's stolen by Carter-Williams. And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Another shot. Bamba. Great positioning on the putback. Bamba's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Now, here's Valentine. White goes in. Dishes it to Markkanen. Rebound by the Magic.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getter, where their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Carter-Williams. Pass to Bamba. Over in the corner, Isaac. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And a change for the Magic. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Terrence Ross. On the wing, Porter. Harrison passes to White. Back to Harrison. White inside, guarded by Fultz. Markkanen. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando trailing here. Carter-Williams kicks to Fultz. Misses in close. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. The putback. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Fournier.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Harrison passes to Hutchison. No good on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Isaac trying to break free. It's tipped.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Here's Hutchison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Markkanen kicks to Harrison. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Markkanen, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Young comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Zach LaVine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ennis, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Dunn against Augustine. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Tell you what, guys, it's simply a guessing game for the defense when Dunn is involved in pick-and-roll situations. From that spot, and in that situation, he can beat you a lot of ways.
Here's Augustine. Lays it up and banks it in. Augustine's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 9 points, and the past few seasons, the Bulls have... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Orlando shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Bulls trail by 3. Here's LaVine. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, he's becoming a more well-rounded scorer, guys. Buckets like this demonstrate LaVine's ability to finish from anywhere.
And the Bulls, shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And it's Gordon missing. Vucevic against White. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. It's a 1-point game. And, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Outside Porter. Pass to Markkanen. On the wing, LaVine. He's got 11. And LaVine throws it down.
Well, it's no secret that LaVine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them. Now Fultz. He's got 6.
the basket and the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And, you know, Fultz is a special guard. He's got a chance to be really, really good. Impressive strength, and he knows how to get up shots over tough defense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Carter finds Satoransky. Left side, Levine. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And that one misses.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The pass to Cornett. Kicks to Valentine. There's Levine, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. The Magic trail by 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Bamba. Augustine against Satoransky. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Valentine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Zach LaVine. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And Gordon over to help. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Here's Hutchison. A three-pointer off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got 4 points this quarter.
When it comes to driving the ball inside, Ross is awesome. Remarkably quick and athletic. Knifes his way to the rim with ease.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Young. And Young slams it home.
And Young just rising up to finish the play. Great drive and finish there.
Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Satoransky gets the bucket.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Augustine looking around. He dishes it to Vucevic. But Trey, the shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Young drives in. The offensive rebound, and the shot goes in. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
You know, you look at Thaddeus Young, his motor on display there on the boards. One of the reasons he's carved out such a productive, long NBA career.
And Vucevic kicks to Ennis. Pass to Gordon. Ross for 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls leading by 5. White with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Count that bucket. White's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Fournier goes in. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Well, we've gotten used to seeing this from Levine, guys. He's a terrific scorer who I think continues to expand his game.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Fultz.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Fultz plays with an awful lot of heart. Excellent at forcing the defense to foul him on these drives to the rim.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Levine. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trail by 5. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Vucevic.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Bean passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. They get a hand on it. Levine with it. Isaac picks him up. One-on-one here. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Carter outside. The pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Puts it up. The putback. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to White. Back to Markkanen. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Outside Fournier. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Good work defensively by Carter. Chicago leading by 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Some changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Zach LaVine. Fultz against Carter. Birch's shot's good. Birch has got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Dunn misses. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
The Bulls keep it alive. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. Goes back up. Bucket's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about. That's
look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Wall. And it's good from the elbow.
Well, John Wall has always been such a reliable mid-range scorer. That short area quickness and elevation, so good.
Fournier against Beal. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Rebound, Washington.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
To the left wing, stolen by Gordon. Here's Fournier. Bucket is good.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Wall passes to Bonga. No good from outside. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Second shot opportunity from downtown. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Wizards on D. Up top, Fultz, covered by Wall. 5 on the clock. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Bryant passes to Hachimura. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Now here's Wall. Following the miss by Evan Fournier. Back to Wall. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Vucevic against Wall. Now here's Fultz. Up again. It's rebounded by John Wall. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Fournier against Beal. Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
What an outstanding pass. And Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Fultz against Wall.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Washington leading now by 4. Hachimura finds Beal. And a miss there on the triple. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Fournier against Wall. Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the wing jumper offline. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Beal against Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Trying to get something going, and it's in there. Fournier's got his second basket of the game.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Wall. Can't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here are the Magic now after the basket by Washington. Outside Fournier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Okay, flashing some impressive instincts. Evan Fournier knowing when to attack and draw the foul.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Mahimi. Smith on the wing. A second chance effort. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Augustine dishes to Ennis. Now the pass to Bamba. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards out front. They lead by a bucket.
In the gym trying to work.
And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joy.
Being yourself, being in your...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got DJ Augustine. Ennis out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Carter Williams in at the shooting guard position. Out to Payton. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Ennis. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bamba finds Carter Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Wizards shooting the ball at 42%. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Smith the pass to Wagner. Payton outside. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. Magic shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. That puts them in the lead. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Payton kicks to Bertans. Shot on the wing. Another shot. And it's laid in by Payton. Payton's got it all tied up now for Washington.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. Passes it to Carter Williams. Here's Ennis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ennis has got the lead back up to 2 now for Orlando.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Bertans. Orlando grabs the miss. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Ennis passes to Carter Williams. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payton passes to Wagner. That one good for 2.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Augustine looking around. Pass to Bamba. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Ross against Brown. Bamba kicks to Ross. Shoots over Brown. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for James Ennis. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Carter Williams. Smith inside, guarded by Augustine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we all know this about Mo Wagner. Coming up on the youth national teams in Germany gave him an opportunity to play against high-level competition. Certainly that helped prepare him for the rigors of the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. And here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Vucevic finds Fournier. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Magic lead by 2. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 6.
Getting resourceful there. Go ahead, John Wall, on the interior.
For 3, Fournier. They get it again.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The putback, it's good on the putback.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Now Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Beal, the pass to Wagner. And here's Wall outside. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Vucevic, great positioning on the putback. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. All right, thank you, David and folks.
Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Evan Fournier.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Pass to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Orlando.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Here's Hachimura. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Beal. From 18 feet away. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
So both teams changing it up here.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Smith. Ross finds Fultz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fultz has got 7 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Smith the pass to Mahimi. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Fultz with the ball. Now Beal defending. Ross kicks to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic dishes to Ross. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Wizards making a change here. Napier's checked in. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Smith surveying the D. And there's the pass to Napier. Here's Mahimi. Tries again. In the corner, Napier with it. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Augustine passes to Ross. Back to Augustine. He kicks it to Bamba. Passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Smith the pass to Mahimi. And that one drops for him. Mahimi's got his second bucket. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Count that one. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Down low. Mahimi kicks to Bertans. Mahimi with it. Fires the 3. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bertans got his first points of the game.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Augustine. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Kicks to Vucevic. Back to Bamba. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here are the Magic now. Clock at 4. And it's Carter-Williams in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Pertinis. Napier on the wing run. Here's the 3. Ross grabs the board. Bamba finds Vucevic. Ross with it. He's covered by Brown. So the wing on the left. The 3. No good. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. Fultz against Wall. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Orlando leading by 7. Fournier dishes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Wall. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
And it's good for 2. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Beal uses the glass to finish the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Fournier against Beal. Now here's Fournier. D right on him. Gordon the pass to Fournier. Shoots over Beal. Washington with the rebound. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. To the paint. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Wall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Magic leading by 10. Now here's Fultz. And the pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Feeds it to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Fultz has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Here's Wall, and that one's drained from the low block.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Vucevic, defended by Bryant. Shoots, and it's Orlando with another.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Isaac with the steal. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Bonga. All with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Wall passes to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
Outside Fournier. 1:16 left here in the 4th quarter. High post try. No good on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. To the inside. The kick out to Bryant. Pass to Bonga from about 19 feet. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. Ross, who's checked in for the Magic. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that one drops. And the Magic lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Wall finds Bryant. Right side, Beal. Back to Bryant. It's stolen by Vucevic. Bertans against Gordon. He dishes it to Fultz. Pass to Ross. And the miss. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now here's Fournier. There's the pass to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Osman kicks to Sexton. For the 3. The shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Pass to Fultz. Out to the right wing. Outside Fournier.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Fultz, the pass to Gordon. Back to Fultz. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. 14 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Love's got the opening basket of the game for Cleveland.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special. And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Sexton. Here's Osman. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Fultz. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Kevin Porter's checked in for Sexton. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ross is checked in. To the right side. Here's Osman. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Ross. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Pass to Garland. Love outside. Sinks the triple. Love's got 5 now.
Stretch 4s, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
Loss against Porter. Over in the corner, Fultz. Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Inside. Love, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Isaac finds Vucevic. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Love outside. From the stripe, and the basket is good. He's got 7.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Ross passes to Fultz. Back to Ross. Takes the 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ross has got his second basket.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Garland kicks to Porter. Stolen by Gordon. Isaac outside. Ross on the wing. Knocks it loose. Ross on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Good D by Drummond.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. Back to Carter Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes it to Bamba. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Augustine. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
On the wing, Nance. Feeds it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Sexton's shot is good.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen, instead creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Augustine with it. And he lays it straight in.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Sexton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Sexton's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Over to the wing. To the paint. Gordon, the pass to Bamba. And here they come. Here's Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Bamba dishes to Augustine. Bamba passes to Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. Bamba kicks to Ennis. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. Cleveland leading by 10. Porter passes to Sexton. Moves back up. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Think about Tristan Thompson and just the willingness he has on a nightly basis to just go out there, play rugged, set screens. It's a lot of the reasons why he's earned a lot of respect from teammates over the years. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love checked in for Nance. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Fournier passes to Fultz. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
1:09 left to play here in the half. Here's Osman. Kicks it to Garland.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Down low, deflects the pass. Wallace with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Love with the basket on the assist by Garland. Love's got 9.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. No good that time.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Now, here's Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No good from Ross. Now Thompson. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifled.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Osman in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And Sexton slams it in.
Seeing the opportunity, Sexton seizes the spacing.
The Magic trail by 12. And here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Fournier against Sexton. Right side, Gordon. Outside Fournier. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Fultz finds Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Goes up to the stripe. Another miss by Orlando.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Sexton's shot is good. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fournier passes to Isaac. Fournier against Sexton. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fournier goes in, and the shot goes in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Fultz. Cans the 12-footer. Fultz has got 6.
And you got to get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Isaac left side. Stolen by Garland. Pushing it up. Here's Sexton. Lays it in off the breakaway. 14 points for him.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Fultz with the ball. 6 points for him. Lays it up off the glass.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Love. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Sexton for 3. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Augustine dishes to Ennis. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Oh, Nance in position. Augustine with the steal. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got DJ Augustine. Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in at the shooting guard position. Here's Garland. Augustine with the steal. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Ross passes to Augustine. He kicks to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. The pass to Bamba. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Michael Carter Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Garland dishes to Nance. Right at the free throw line, and he knocks down the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Capable from that kind of range, Larry Nance Jr. effective at using that area of the floor on that possession.
Fultz kicks to Ross. To the middle. Pass to Bamba. Fires from 14. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Fultz. And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Ross passes to Fultz. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Vucevic. Isaac finds Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac with the ball. Count it.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Thompson. Passes it to Garland. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kevin.
First one falls for him. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
For 3, Fournier. The Cavaliers pull it in. Porter looking it over. The open look here for Sexton. Bangs home the trifecta. Sexton's got 13 points in the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Colin Sexton.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Dellavedova kicks to Exum. Three-pointer. Birch grabs the board. And the Magic with possession. It's a 16-point game. Bamba's shot is off. To the wing right side. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Exum. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Aminu, the pass to Awandu. To the inside. Here's Bamba. The shot misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominic, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. White with it. Passes it to Carter. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Plenty of burst in those legs. Porter attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Outside Fournier. And stolen by White. Porter passes to Markkanen. Kick out to Levine. It's stolen by Vucevic. Isaac finds Gordon. Tipped away. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Fultz against White. Fultz kicks to Fournier. And the pass to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Fultz. 5 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Fournier. That one falls.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Levine against Fournier, and stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. They throw good, Levine.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Ross. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Magic trail by 6. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ross. Dishes to Gordon. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Satoransky. Back to Levine. Pass to Cornette. In the corner, it's Levine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for Zach LaVine.
This, to me, is where Levine's length can be a major advantage. Nice job attacking on the painted area.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. passes to Ross. Beyond the arc. Bean with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Carter Williams. Now the pass to Ennis. 3 seconds left. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison. Then there's Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Bamba passes to Ennis. Ross on the wing. Takes a 3. Bamba trying to break free. No good from Ross. Chicago leading by 6. It's tipped. Ross with the steal. Gordon kicks to Bamba. Magic moving the ball around to the left side wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Ross. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Chicago grabs the miss. With some arc. In deep. Valentine drops it in. Valentine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Harrison. Pass to Hutchison. To the wing on the left. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Down against Carter Williams. Hutchison passes to Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Ross with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Done outside. It's tipped. Outside Gordon. Carter Williams kicks to Gordon. Inside. Harrison scanning the floor. Over Ross. And that one's good. Harrison's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Ennis. And here is Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Hutchison passes to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ross for 3. But they'll get another chance. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Passes it to Ross. They need this one. And Ross with the slam.
Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashy.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Kevin,
thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you, Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. What do you think, Shaq, about Chicago? That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Just a great job picking his spots, where to be aggressive. LaVine drawing fouls at a higher rate these days.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 16. Outside Fournier. No one near him. Carter pulls it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
LaVine, good.
Well, we know Zach LaVine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill, and putting it to work here.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Fournier. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It's White on the wing, guarded by Fultz.
Stay on him.
White against Fultz. White looking around. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic on up the court. And it's Gordon missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
White inside, guarded by Fultz. And it's Carter missing. The Magic trail by 18. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Gordon the pass to Fultz. Now here's Isaac. Back to Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Young's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Levine. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Markkanen kicks to White. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine.
And how about Markkanen just lock it in on his man defensively? That 7-foot frame with his lateral movement, it can be intimidating. He's got to continue to work on that end to get better.
Augustine against White. Outside Porter. There's the feed to Markkanen. Banked in off the glass. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the night.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Augustine in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz against Satoransky. Fultz, no good. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's Young. He dishes it to Markkanen. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Well, he provides that slashing presence from the wing. Porter has got all the tools.
Augustine against White. Vucevic down low. Fournier against Markkanen. The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Right side, Porter. White up top. He feeds it to Markkanen. The kick out to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
One second left. No good. And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Bulls, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young and Carter are the big men inside. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. Young, no good. The Magic trail by 18. Here's Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Ross against Satoransky. Young outside. Five to shoot. And Levine, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. There's the pass to Fultz. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The Bulls leading by 16. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Carter leading the charge. The offensive rebound. And good that time.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Ross dishes to Fultz. Back to Ross. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Over to the left wing. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Young. From deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon. Hutchison with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
For 3, Ross. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Young, and Porter subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. The Magic trail by 17. Pass to Ross. Fires from deep. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Isaac passes to Ross. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Levine. Vucevic with the block. Gordon against Levine. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
The Bulls leading by 15. Levine double team. Ross with the steal. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gordon against Markkanen.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Gordon kicks to Ross for 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And stolen by Fournier. 3-pointer. Kept alive.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Chicago.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Fournier's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Passes it to Levine. Porter in the corner. Lets it go with a three. Off target. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now here's Wall. Here's Bryant. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. It's stolen by Wall. The kick out to Bryant. There's the triple. Kept alive by Washington.
Oh, man, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Bill will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Fournier. Here's Vucevic. He kicks it to Fournier. Shoots over Beal. Beal with the block.
Oh, man, excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Bill seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
Hachimura the pass to Bonga. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
So that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Wall against Fultz. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Washington, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Beal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic go the other way with it. Wall against Fournier. Pass to Isaac to the middle. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. Now here's Gordon. Fournier for 3. Bryant with the rebound.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Vucevic finds Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Here's Hachimura. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
But look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
Outside Fournier. Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. And Brown over to help. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Shoots from 14. Gordon the pass to Isaac. Fournier goes in. And it's blocked by Brown. And here we go. Washington fast break. Bryant's running. A nice shot by Wall.
And Wall has great size at his position and strength. He uses it very well close in.
Fournier for 3. Rebound by John Wall.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
The Magic trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
All with it. Defended now by Fournier. Out to the wing. Back to Wall. Out to the right wing. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. Dishes it to Wall. Back to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
It's all enough to get a shot anytime he wants. I mean, Bryant has really carved out his role on this team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Looking to end his cold spell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Ross with the steal. Here's Augustine. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. The second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Magic, Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Augustine in at the point. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Augustine. Both free throws good from Augustine.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
The pass to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the rejection by Mahimi. Now here's Beal. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Pass to Carter Williams. Back to Augustine. Passes it to Ross. Clock at 6. Here's Carter Williams. And the rejection by Mahimi. They retain possession. Augustine passes to Bamba. Ball's knocked loose. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Ennis. Augustine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Mahimi finds Berton. And another miss by Washington.
When D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Feeds to Gordon. It's stolen by Smith. Got a piece of it. Mahimi down low. Carter Williams covering. And Mahimi with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Now here's Gordon. Ross on the wing. That one, no good. And Washington the other way now. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis, and it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Berchinis. Brown comes in for Gary Payton, and it's John Wall in for Smith. Now here's Vucevic. He's looking for Mahinmi and finds him. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And a switcher also for Washington. Hachimura is checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Here's Brown. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Isaac up top, covered by Wall. Fournier against Brown, and that's a foul. It's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Fultz.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Left side, Wall. Brown wide open. He fires. Shot clock reset for Washington. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Oh, nothing to get a player more.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here is Wall. Markelle Fultz making his last shot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Good. And it's now only a 1-point Wizards lead.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Bonga. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown kicks to Wagner. The kick out to Brown. Back to Wagner. On the wing, Brown. And it's off the back rim. No good. And that's it for the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
You're right. Go in the locker room, ask anyone on his team. He's not worried about statistics as much as he is about winning.
So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Here's Vucevic for the lead. And it's Gordon missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Fultz against Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Washington. The Magic trail by 3. Now Fultz. 6 points for him. The dish to Vucevic. Fournier against Beal. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Beal against Fournier. Fultz looking around. Drops in the layup for 2. Fultz has got 8 points.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Now here's Beal. Here's Wall. And it's blocked by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
The Magic trail by 5. Fultz with the ball. He's got 8. Over Wall. Here's Vucevic. Isaac passes to Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Fultz against Wall. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Now here's Beal. Shoots over Fournier. Outside Bryant. Here's Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Here's Fultz. That one goes in. Fultz has got 10 points in the game.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Wall dishes to Bryant. And a wide open look for Hachimura. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Beal against Fultz. The 8-footer makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Down low. Out to Payton. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bamba.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling now.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Bamba. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Augustine in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Payton can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
No good from Ross.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
And it's Smith missing. Magic shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Ennis hands it in.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
And now with all the momentum on their side here late, we got to think they've got the upper hand.
Smith wide open. He fired. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. Orlando trailing here. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Back to Augustine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The first one falls. So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Ennis. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Carter-Williams. And a switcher also for Washington. Napier's checked in. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Bertens. Wagner kicks to Napier. From the top of the key, it goes straight through with the swish. Napier's got his first bucket in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Augustine finds Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Vucevic with it, picked up by Brown. Augustine with it, working on Smith. At the tip, it's good on the putback. Bamba's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Napier. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Augustine looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Augustine's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
And that one's good. Wagner.
That's the relentless effort that Wagner brings. I mean, and it pays off. He hands his team some much-needed points.
Vucevic trying to get open. Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one falls for Bamba.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Wall. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And these are the possession Wall loves taking hold of. Outstanding at scoring in these important moments.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Fournier against Wall. Wizards passing it around. Here's Bonga. That one goes. Count it. 1:19 left in the fourth. Fultz against Berton. Here's Bamba. Here's Fultz. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This is why Fultz is out here. When the game gets tight, he feels comfortable stepping up to the plate.
Right wing. There's an passes to Bryant. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And here's Fultz. Here's the teardrop. Bamba dishes to Fultz. The feed to Vucevic. It's good!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Tries from 10. Bryant. Yes!
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal deciding where to go with it. And Bryant kicks to Bertans. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Thomas Bryant.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up.
I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the... Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Here we go. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Fultz looking around. Count that bucket. Fultz has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Magic. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Here's Fultz, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Outside Fournier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Fournier into the lane. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Cleveland moving it around. Drummond passes to Sexton. Shines over Fournier. And too long on the shot.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Fournier. A 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And here's the break. The open look here for Sexton. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And so here's Orlando. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Good on the shot. Fournier's got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sexton on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Pass to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. From the line, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton on the wing. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Fournier against Love. Shot from 12. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Back to Fultz. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Augustine. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to trying to feed that, get out quick.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at shooting guard. The Cavaliers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Garland the pass to Thompson. Bank shot, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The pass to Vucevic. He kicks to Ross. Augustine looking around. Good D by Thompson. Porter against Bamba. Garland the pass to Nance. Off target with his 3. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Ross finds Vucevic. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Garland dishes to Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. It has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Here's Carter Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. And the dunk by Bamba.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
There's Garland, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bamba finds Ross. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And both free throws good for Ross.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the wing, Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. From deep. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gordon. And they pick up 2. And the Magic lead by 4.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
To the paint, here's Thompson. Bamba with the block. Gordon finds Bamba. Back to Gordon. Isaac outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Ross. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Orlando making some changes. Fournier's checked in for Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Cleveland making a change here. That free throw good from Ross. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Sexton kicks to Drummond. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Ross. And that one's good. Love.
I love hitting that shot with consistency there, mid-range Jay.
Magic leading by 5. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And he drops it in from the low post. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And it's Sexton penetrating. To the left wing. Back to Drummond. Out left to the wing. Love outside. Outside, Sexton. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Sexton attacking.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Fultz scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton kicks to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Smooth shooting touch of Kevin Love on display. Quick trigger on that one.
Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll...
I mean, relay 150 on the freeway, yeah. You the type to hit me up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Sexton with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. A wide open look for Love. No good on the 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic. And so it's Cleveland with it. Garland the pass to Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 10 points.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Sexton against Fournier. No dice from the high post. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Over Fultz. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Sexton.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For 3, Fournier. Nice D from Sexton.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Sexton the pass to Love. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Garland kicks to Sexton. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Up top, Fultz. He's got 14. Nice D from Sexton.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the 2nd generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Nance dishes to Garland. Off target at the rim. .130 left in the 3rd quarter. Bamba passes to Augustine. Back to Bamba. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ross finds Bamba. Augustine in the corner. Bamba. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 9.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Passes it to Garland. Thompson outside. Pass to Nance. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Augustine with it, working on Nance. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Ross against Porter. There's Garland. Basket good. Now just a 5-point Magic lead.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Magic out in front. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so here's Cleveland, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Fournier. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Nice move. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Garland has it in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Now here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Fultz. The pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. The Magic again can't hit. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And one of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Fultz with the ball. Feeds it to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the right side. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
And stolen by Fournier. Now Vucevic. Here's Fultz. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Shoots over Fournier. Thompson misses. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 1. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Gordon hits both of them.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Sexton for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Fultz. A miss that time would have put him up.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Fultz. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Fournier for three. No good there. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now, here's Sexton. It's Osman, top of the key. Garland with it. Isaac picks him up. Garland, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Hits it from three-point range.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
And it's the Magic's ball. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Drummond. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Fultz. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Colin Sexton.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and a